Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Saummya and today we will be moving forward to our next question, that is next permutation of the series Love Babbar 450 DSA sheet series. So people, this is a very important question and I hope I'll be able to explain the problem to you in a better way. So let's move forward to our next question, which is next permutation. Okay, so our question is on Leetcode platform. Before moving forward, let's first read the question very carefully. Let it load first. So our question says that a permutation of an array of integers is an arrangement of its member into a sequence or linear order. Okay, so we are given a certain array, you can see here, and we need to find the next permutation what it will have. Okay, like this, for example, this is the array, then what will be its next permutation. So to understand this in a better way, let's move people moving forward. Let's see first what is the meaning of next permutation. It means which is the next lexicographical greater permutation of its integer. Okay, so I guess it will be better if we take an example to understand this. Okay, so for very first, let us take this array which is having 3 elements 1, 2 and 3, and we need to find the next permutation for this. Okay, to understand this, let's take 3 places. Okay, at which we will be arranging 1, 2 and 3 in some certain order. Okay, so for the first place we are having 3 options 1, 2 and 3 which can be placed here. Okay, so we will be starting from the lowest one, which is 1. Okay, and we will put 1 here. Okay, next moving forward to the second place, we have 2 options 2 and 3. Again we will try to move with the smaller option, then 2 will be put here, and for the third option only one option is there, 3. So the very first permutation for these 3 elements we get is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now moving forward to the next permutation, we can see that what we will be doing is checking from the last element. Okay, let's see here only first. From checking from here, this is 3 only, which means here only one option is there, so we can't change this. Moving to for the previous place, we have 2 options 2 and 3, so we can change this and put here 3 instead of 2, and 2 will be shifted to the last place. Okay, like this. So now we are having 2 permutations and our answer will be this one, 1, 3 and 2. Okay, now again if we see what more permutations are possible. Okay, we have done the changes in the last 2 places. Now we will be moving to the first place. Okay, so for the first place, let's just put 2 on the first place because we have used 1. Now we will be putting 2. Okay, then moving forward to the second place, options we are having are 1 and 3. We will be going for the lower value, so we'll be putting 1, and similarly for the third place only one option is left, then it is 2, 1 and 3. Okay, so this was one example, and like this we can understand this problem. And for a better explanation, we'll be taking one more example. This is our next example. We can see we are having 7 elements 0, 1, 2, 10, 9, 4, 3. Okay, so if we move through like we did in the previous example and taking 7 places and then checking all the elements, it will be very hectic for us. So now how will we proceed it? We will be checking from the last element. Okay, that if the elements are going in a decreasing order or not, like means decreasing means this one is decreasing from the starting, increasing from the last one. Like there we are having 3, after this we are having 4. Okay, which 4 is greater than 3. Okay, we will be checking like where at which point this trend is breaking. Okay, like we can see 3, then 4, 4 is greater than 3. Again there is 9, 9 is greater than 4. Okay, then 10, 10 is also greater than 9, but when it comes to 2, 2 is smaller than 10. Okay, so 2 will be the changing point of our given array. Okay, 2 will be the changing point. Let's just divide the array in 2 parts. Okay, now what we need to find is for the next permutation which element is just greater than 2 in the given array. Okay, so for this we will be checking from the last element. We can see last element is 3, so 3 is just greater than 2. It is possible that after 3 let's say one more element would be present there. Let's say 0 is present, so if we are checking, then there will be 0, 0 is less than 2, then that will not be considered. Then we will be checking 3, 3 is just greater, then we will be taking 3. Okay, and moving forward, what it will happen is 2 and 3 will get replaced, means 2 will be coming at 3's place and 3 will be coming at 2's place. Okay, so we replace them. Now this is not our answer. Since we are changing these two, the elements to the right of 3 will also get changed. Okay, so what we will be doing is, these elements to the right of 3, they will be sorted. We will be sorting the elements, okay, which will be 2, 4, 9 and 10. We can see this is exactly the reverse of this array, so we can also reverse it, because reversing was much faster and much better. So we will be reversing this and we will be getting this thing, and people, this will be our answer for next permutation. Okay, so people, let's move forward to our code part. I'm zooming the screen a little so you will be able to see the code in a better way. Okay, so starting our code, the very first thing which we will be doing is taking n is equal to length of our given array, because we will be using this length multiple times, so it's better to take a variable for this. So starting with a base case, if the length of this array is less than or equal to 2, then we will be simply returning the reverse of the given array. Okay, why we are doing so? Because if we are having only 2 elements, then next permutation will simply its reverse only. Okay, so now we will be taking a variable. Let's say I am taking a pointer pointing at second last element from the end. Okay, n minus 2, as n minus 1 will be the last one. Okay, now we will be putting a condition like while this pointer is greater than or equal to 0, and there will be one more condition, that the value at this pointer index, this is greater than or equal to the value after that. Okay, as we saw in our explanation, then only we'll be moving forward, and this pointer value will be decreasing every time. So after this, there is a possibility that the pointer goes to the very first element, which means the complete array was in a decreasing order and we went to the first element only. So in that case, the value of pointer will be minus 1. Okay, so we will be putting a condition, if pointer's value is equal to minus 1, then what we will be returning is simply return the reverse of that array. Okay, why we are doing so? Because if the array is completely in the decreasing order, which means that all the permutations are done, so now we just need to return the lowest value it can have. So we will just return its reverse, or we can say the ascending order of that given array. Okay, now comes our main thing. So now we will be starting a loop for, let's say, x in range. We will be starting from the last element till the pointer value. As we saw in the example, at 2 the pointer will be stopping, so at that position, and we will be going in the reverse order. That's why I have taken this minus 1 value. We need to swap both the values, or we can say replace them. Okay, if that value is means the value at the pointer, as we are checking 2 and 3 in that example that I explained you just before, we can go back in my video and we can see this value. If it is less than this nums of x, then we will be swapping both of them. Okay, so now we just copy this and understand like this. This value, this will be replaced by the value at x index, and the value at and in x index it will be replaced by the number at pointer index. Okay, so that's all. After this we will be breaking the loop and coming out of the loop. What we'll be doing is we have to reverse the elements after this pointer value. If you remember the explanation, we will just take the from pointer plus value, since we have to reverse it after the pointer. So after using this colon means we are taking all the elements after this index. Okay, it will be reversed of this thing. I will be just copy pasting this. Okay, so that's all. Let's try to run this. Okay, reverse is not a function, it's reversed. My mistake. Yeah, it's running perfectly. Let's try to submit. Yes, it's accepted. So people, that's all for today. I'll be sharing the solution in the description, and I'm really sorry from my side that I was not able to post video from the last 2 days. I was not well. I hope you're liking my videos. Please like, subscribe and share my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos that I post. Thank you so much for watching.